Hey, yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy nickplep, and welcome back to a brand new video. Okay, so today, I have a story that I've never told anyone, and honestly, it's kind of because I forgot all about it until like years later, but last night it just hit me out of nowhere, and I want to talk about it so bad because it's so embarrassing, but looking back on it now, it is so hilarious. So, growing up, I was a very, very sheltered kid, extremely sheltered. My parents would never let me go anywhere. I could not go to other people's houses just because they think they would kill me and send me to fucking Lil. But anyways, one day I finally convinced them to let me stay over at a friend's house. Finally. And I mean, I goddamn begged them to let me go. I begged and pleaded. And I swear to God, being up in that house was one of the funnest nights of my entire childhood. But it was almost the worst day of my goddamn life. So before we actually went to the friend's house, me and the entire group who was basically going to stay over at that house, we all went to the movies, and I think we watched Unfriended. I'm pretty sure it was either Unfriended or like an Unfriended clone. It was something pretty similar. It was like a horror movie with the fuckers on like Skype or whatever. I think one got blasted by a shotgun. It was decent. It was about like a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't watch it again though, to be completely honest with you. But from that movie theater, we had probably the most buttery popcorn I ever had in my entire life, and that was also the only thing I ate for the entire day. But so far so good, just because it wasn't giving me any sort of little tummy problems just yet. I don't know, that it wasn't hidden right now. And so boom, finally get there to the house. You know, we swim, we play, you know, we was fucking 12. We was still playing, bro. We might have done Nerf or something like that. I'm pretty sure it was like Nerf. I just mostly remember swimming just because I love swimming. But all the way through the night till the very next morning. And guess what was the first thing we all did? We went back swimming, of course. I mean, if there's a damn pool, you're jumping in the damn pool. But as soon as I was just about to jump into the pool, I felt this massive brick hit my stomach. And I mean, it was like a gut punch from Mike Tyson himself. And I just calmly said to my friends, hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go use the bathroom. And as soon as I walked from outside to the back door, my body just gave up. I swear to God, it felt like the South Park Stick of Truth where you go over your mana bar. I literally shit myself for the, not even just like I shit myself, but this was my very first time shitting myself ever since I was a baby, of course. I mean, everybody done that as a baby, but this was my first real time shitting myself out of nowhere. And I knew at that moment I had to make it to the bathroom before anyone saw me. I felt like fucking Agent 47. So now it's journey time. But in order to actually get to the bathroom, I had to walk through the living room, which thankfully none of my friends were there, but something potentially even worse was there. My friend's parents. They were both sitting on the couch. And like, it's not like I could have went to the downstairs bathroom. I had to go to the upstairs one because guess what? At that time, the fucking downstairs bathroom was out of order because the toilet broke or something. I don't even know what. I can't even remember now. It's been so long. But I had to walk past the living room where both of his parents were at, and thank God they didn't try to talk to me, because I swear to God, if they would have tried talking to me, I would have probably started crying. Like, I was so distraught. I literally shit myself, and it smells awful. And it was literally running down my legs. Like, please let me make it to this goddamn bathroom. But thankfully, I finally made it to the bathroom without anybody noticing. Not the parents, not my friends, not my friends' siblings too, that's a whole nother ordeal. If they would have found me, they were young too. Oh my God, everybody would have known in like 2 seconds. And when I finally sit down on the toilet, I mean, it was, oh my God, it was so bad. It was literally like the most toxic biohazard extreme shit I've ever taken in my entire life. Like, if you had to compare my ass at that very moment, it could have been Chernobyl. But when I looked down at my poor swimming shorts, they were absolutely destroyed. I mean, it looked like a gunshot blood pattern, but just with shit. And my poor little 12-year-old self had to use the entire roll of toilet paper in their bathroom just to clean myself, my ass, my shorts, everything. I was a mess, boys. And like, I swear to God, when I said it was running down my legs and shit, oh my God, it was so awful. But thank God no one was around me though. And plus, I never told anyone this until yesterday when I told my girlfriend for the first time, just because I find it so damn funny now. Because I mean, shit that happens when you're 12, you don't care anymore, man. That was 11 years ago now, man. I mean, that's that's way past it now. But the only thing I will say is thank God none of my friends knew, just because if they found out, that would have been probably the most embarrassing day of my entire life, but also the funniest middle school story for them. Because honestly, I bet if they saw me, I would have probably quit school and I would have never talked to them like ever again. Not one of them. I would have cut them off completely. But hey, if any of my friends that was over at the house that day is watching this video right now, first of all, what's good? I almost gave y'all the most embarrassing story for me, but it could have been one of the funniest stories of y'all's entire lives. But thankfully y'all didn't, because if that happened, your boy would be dead. But yeah, that's it for story time, everyone. If y'all did enjoy this video, drop a like, drop a sub, all that good YouTube shit. And yeah, I shall see you guys later. Peace out, everyone.